Hello and welcome to WinWin Live. I am your host, J. Ian Burbeck from telecoms.com. Telekom Srbija is one of the largest telco operators in Southeast Europe. Last year, despite global challenges and intense market competition, Telekom Srbija not only posted record operating profits, but also made notable advancements in its fiber-to-home FTTH coverage. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of this success, delving into the strategies that have propelled Telekom Srbija to the forefront of Southeast Europe's telecom sector and explore their vision for a connected future. Joining us today is Mr. Vladimir, CEO at Telekom Srbija. A warm welcome to you and thank you for being here today. Now, let's dive straight in. Could you please provide an overview of Telekom Srbija's success in 2022?
Thank you very much. Telekom Srbija, as you mentioned, is the largest operator in Southeast Europe, and we had a really successful year last year. First time that we had the revenue more than 1.5 billion euro, with EBITDA almost 600 million euro. It was important because everybody are aware of the world economic crisis, and even in this environment with the good strategy that we have, we achieved the goal to increase revenue, to increase number of subscribers, and to be more successful than last year's. Right now, Telekom Srbija we expand our operation to Germany and Türkiye, and we are operate actually in 12 countries, and we can proudly say that we are now operate in the countries that they have together 200 million citizens. We have now more than 11 million different customers.
It's a really successful year then. So Telekom Srbija has shown significant progress in the realm of fiber to home coverage, also known as FTTH. How did the company manage to rapidly expand its FTTH coverage and achieve a leading position in Serbia's market?
Well, it is a really good question. We started first our offer as a standard telco operator with ADSL, but unfortunately what we consider on the market, first of all, we had really huge competition of the cable operators, and our market share, especially in pay TV, was not so good, and also in internet were not so big in the market share. And the second, ADSL was not have not technical capability to provide good internet rate. So in order to fight against competitor, in order to increase number of subscribers and to offer to current subscribers better service, we provide FTTH. We made strategic decision from 2015 to start with FTTH, and in 2016 we signed the first contract with Huawei, and right now we can proudly say that we can more than 1 million home passed customers with optical fiber. 80% of them are built with Huawei. What is important also to mention that Huawei as a company helped us a lot because it was a turnkey project. We didn't have as a company experience how to build optical fiber and in a fast way to provide optical fiber to customer. So we made decision to give to Huawei turnkey. So they build everything from the, let's say, all infrastructure, even of infrastructure inside of houses. And I can tell you that it was a really good choice because in that way we developed optical fiber in a fast way. We built, especially in the main cities, our optical fiber, and our competitor cable operators, they were so successful. And right now we have almost 60% of market share in the internet. And what is also important, it's not only important to build optical fiber, it's even more important to have customers, And we can tell now that we have more than 400,000 different customers that are using optical fiber. So utilization of the optical fiber in our market, I think it's even unique because it's still growing, and in this phase that we are, let's say we are in the middle of phase of our project, our utilization percentage of people that are using optical fiber is really good when you compare some European market.
Obviously, when we talk about FTTH, we can't ignore content and user experience. What is Telekom Serbia's approach to this?
Yes, it was the second important part of our strategy. The first was to build that really good internet access. But also as a telecom company, we have to find some new revenues, not only to have internet as a revenue. And it's obviously that you have in the world a trend that telco operator or some other operator are trying to make the content, and we made decision to also in parallel with our decision for optical fiber to be the content leader. Not only to make some part of content, but to be the content leader in our region. And then we are owner of the most popular sport channel Arena. So we are present in 6 countries with our sport channel. Our sport channel also, it's not used only by our network, also other cable operators in that 6 countries are using and paying this. And we have entertainment, movies, we have our own production. And to be honest, I am pretty sure that we will be the biggest production in this part of Europe, and I think it is important for the future. And because in the future, telco operator can consider that from the classic telco services can only have internet access as a fee that they will take from customer, and content will be something that subscriber will not pay as now they are paying to pay 10 euro or 15 euro to cable operators for 100 channels. Subscriber will use their own content. And we will be the main provider of the local content in our region, then we will have significant revenue also from that part. And that content also helping us a lot because this content is more or less one of the main advantage when compare us with competitors. So we have optical fiber, and our competitors they have coax cable. We have better quality of the network, and now better quality of the content, and this is the reason why we are growing, because subscriber recognize the quality. And for subscriber, if they are really showing quality, sometimes price is not so important.
Yeah, I completely agree. So, looking ahead, how does Telekom Serbia see the future unfolding for home broadband? And just out of curiosity, are there any special asks or hopes from Huawei on this front?
No, we actually, I really can proudly say that in these few days we signed an additional contract with Huawei for more than 300,000 more home passed customer, and also we developed with Huawei also high speed internet with 10 giga. So let's say Huawei is our strategic partner, and together they help us really a lot with knowledge and and I can tell they have extremely big quality of the network, what was important for us. So in the future we will increase cooperation with Huawei, especially in that area, and I think they are part of our success, so together we will grow on the market.
So, what's in the pipeline for Telekom Serbia regarding 5G, and how do you think it's going to shape digitalization in general?
More or less next year it will be government will issue 5G license. But what was important before? I think that we made really three important part that it will help us to build the 5G in a fast way. First of all, we develop optical fiber network and optical fiber together with Huawei, and optical fiber is a really important part of 5G because you need optical fiber to 5G base station. The second, let's say we increase the number of current mobile sites in 4G to increase quality in 4G, and we'll use that sites also for 5G. And also we started to invest in digital services because 5G is not only faster internet. 5G will bring a lot of new digital services. So we opened the first in our region venture capital fund, and we are finance startup in the early phase, because in that way we want to produce some digital services, and in that way to show to our customer what is advantage of 5G, and to have let's say differentiation with the competitors.
So, how do you view the potential adoption of fixed wireless access as a complement to FTTH, especially in rural areas and regions without fiber access?
Okay, this is also important for us. First of all, we are for us the main project is FTTH because to cover cities, but in the rural area, let's say we will use this way how to provide service to the customer. Obviously, we will not build optical fiber in rural area, and we will use for 5G fixed wireless access together with satellite, because we are also satellite provider. And what we even in 4G see that when we combine 4G in the future 5G internet together with satellite TV, because in that way you are not using internet for TV and you are just saving mobile internet for internet. It gives to customer really good quality. So we will use fixed wireless access in combination with satellite TV for our rural area, definitely, and we already use it in 4G.
And finally, with the advantage of high fiber coverage, how does Telekom Srbija plan to expand its B2B business?
Okay, this is we are the oldest telco operator, and we already have a lot of business customer. And right now, what we are trying is to sell to these customers some additional services through internet. What is the good still small and medium, let's say companies in Serbia and in this region, they need help because they know that they need internet for business, but still they don't know how to use. So let's say we are now trying to have a lot of services, digital services, and we are educate our salesperson how to sell it. And I can tell you that Huawei also help us. It's also part of our important projects also in that area.
In today's discussion, we've delved into Telekom Srbija's strategies and collaborations, particularly with Huawei. In my opinion, their rapid expansion into FTTH, anticipation for 5G, and focus on the B2B domain highlight their leadership in Southeast Europe's telecom sector. As digital transformation continues, Telekom Srbija stands out as a pivotal player shaping the region's connectivity future. So thank you to our guest for sharing your insights and visions for the future of the telecoms industry. And thank you for joining us and watching. I'm J. Ian Burbeck. Goodbye for now.